Namaste. What's up, people? And all who are coming into this broadcast. I greet you on this day of, what's the day? Tuesday? Mars. In the retrograde and beginning of the week. How was y'all's retrograde anyway? Hold on, let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Computer's acting real slow, so y'all just have to bear with me just a second. And there we go. Wow. Let's see. So if you're here, even if you're not, I assume you made it out of the retrograde. Not the retrograde, I'm so sorry. Not the retrograde, but the winter storm that hit the whole country. I assume you made it out of there. Hello, Faith. Faith E. How are you doing? Good coffee. And guess what? Speaking of the winter storm, today is now like 63 degrees. So that storm wasn't shit. Not for us here in Texas, but I'm assuming it's still probably going on where y'all are on the East Coast, you know. See what else what I got here. I hate when computers don't. I'm faster than a computer, so it frustrates me. Okay. So anyway, hopefully you got through the winter storm. It wasn't much of a storm here in Texas. It got cold like for 3 days last week. 3 whole days. You know what I mean? And that was it. 3 days. So I can imagine what y'all going through up there on the East Coast. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. You know what I'm saying? So when you make things yourself, just keep in mind, just to continue on the conversation, when you make things yourself, they become way more powerful. Like if you was to make candles yourselves, if you was to, anything you do yourself, just keep in mind, anything you do yourself will be way more powerful than like buying something from a botanica. You know what I mean? When you put your efforts into a spell or an incantation, or you make up a sigil, or you make an herbal mix, it's more powerful because you're putting your own intentions into that. You know what I mean? I think, we need to go back to our old ways. If you're into practicing, if you're trying to become a practitioner, you should research what the old ones did. Transcend Peace, Caribbean Grimoire. Can you please advise on more magical words or phrases? What I can tell you is this. We cast spells on ourselves all the time. All the time, every day. The best example I can think of is calling yourself a Black person. Dora pause. Yep, I said it. I don't call myself black. That is a color. I call myself either melanated or copper colored. You know, if you look up the definition for the term American, American is a native of the Americas, originally applied to copper colored people, but now applied to European people or people of European descent born in America. It says it right there in the dictionary. You know what I mean? That's one of the things. Mindful what you say about yourself. Don't never call yourself weak. Don't ever call yourself poor. I don't say good morning. Good morning has the same values as mourning, as if you're mourning a loss of something. So I say grand rising. This is what I say every morning. Okay. They're simple. I mean, I see a lot of people on like Facebook clowning other people for saying grand rising, but there's a reason behind it. You know, we can't, like I said, we cast spells all the time. It's called spelling for a reason. You know what I mean? Just be mindful and know what words mean. Abracadabra. If you're, abracadabra, you can use that for a magical intent. You could say Ashe, A-S-E, Ashe. You can say, so be it, it is done. You know what I mean? Or I will it to be done. Okay. When you're casting spells, don't say, I want, because you'll continue to want. Say, I will. You know what I mean? Real simple stuff, but it matters. Everything I'm saying it matters. Magic is all about intent. Okay. And like I said, when you make something yourself, it becomes that much more powerful. All right. This, you know what this is? It's heavy as shit. This is heavy. Know what this is? I disturbed my cat. Is a mortar and pestle. You see how heavy this is? It's heavy. You know what I mean? And I can make my own herbal mixtures. I can do a lot with this. I shouldn't say I can. I do a lot with this. It's heavy as hell. There was a gift from the missus one time when she went on a trip to Arizona. I just found out the origin of the words prestige and juggernaut. Okay, please share. What is the origin of those two words? The origins of words do matter. Okay. If you want to go into it further, you can get into gematria, and they'll give you a numerical value of words. And then you'll understand why they use certain words to describe certain events and situations. And then once you understand gematria, you crack the code on anything. On anything. There's some people on my friends list who they are masters at it. That's not my thing, but I love the art of it. They be breaking down some movies and some political events. I mean, there's some heavy hitters on my timeline. You know what I mean? So, give me a second here. Also, what I want to say, those of you who want to get into Egyptian magic, you should get into Egyptian magic. Okay. Sometimes a magical system is tied to the land it's from. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes a magical system is tied to the land from which it is born. For instance, New Orleans voodoo. Okay. Some of the people are powerful, tied to that land. You know what I mean? Egyptian magic is really powerful. Okay. Guess where the first Egypt was? Right here in America. Okay. That's another reason it's so powerful for those that practice it. There's some good books out there. Of course, you gotta be able to wade through the rubbish to get to the gems. Okay. Some people put out some bullshit. Okay. Egyptian magic is not hard. Some of the words are difficult. I'll give you that. But there is an Egyptian system out here called the Egyptian Magic Box. And I found that the hardest thing about this particular system is the construction of the magic box. That's the hardest part of that system. And it is by the occultist from London, Basil Crouch. And I'll tell you, it works. This is mine. This is the Egyptian magic box. Look at the hieroglyphics on it. See that? Hieroglyphics. I think this took me 4 times before I actually got it right. This is my Egyptian magic box. Okay. See, you got symbols up here and more hieroglyphics. You can use it for healing, for protection, for money, and it works. Again, one more time. The hardest part was making this damn box. And guess what? What I find really, really interesting is that these are angel names. You've heard the angel Michael. You've heard of the name Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, archangels. Yeah, real simple. Okay. Hey, Triple Goddess Network, how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so I got a question from Empress KK. Why does it seem like we are living in the Twilight Zone and everybody acting like we on the movie Get Out and Children in the Corn? And I'm so serious. All right, I'm not laughing. I know you're serious. That's why I'm laughing. But I said this was going to be like this. People are under mind control. This has been the biggest psych op in history. Okay. It's the biggest psych op in history. And those people are under mind control. You got to understand. They send signals through radio waves like ELF, extremely low frequency, you know, or UHF, ultra high frequencies. You know, they use radio waves. I will say again, they use subliminal messages in everything you see, you know, and it's an unending thing that they do. And people have fallen for the banana in the tailpipe, and they're under mind control. It's just a big fucking mind control. Then I said it was going to get this bad. I said it. A couple other people have said it. I know we've did. So you got to ride the wave until I don't even know this is going to end, to be quite honest. You know, I was telling people before that you have got to get ready for what you're about to see. I said this when this shit first started 2 years ago. It has surpassed my expectations, actually. You know what I mean? It really has. I mean, I don't know what else to say except that you have to keep your vibe. And I keep saying this. And I know it's redundant at this point for me to say this constantly, but to keep your vibrations high, to meditate and stop watching TV, stop watching news, learn how to grow your own food, um, stay away from large crowds, wear organite jewelry and certain pendants, certain crystals. You can use hematite to block negative energy. There's ways that you can combat this. But I mean it's a wild ride, you know. I'm not sure if that answered your question. I did my best to answer your question, but at this point, 2 years in, people have not listened and they went to sign up for this trial because that's what it is, and it's a big ass experiment, you know. Um, I I don't know what else to say, honestly. You know. Hello, hey, Maxine, healing molecules. That explains a lot. I can't even listen to the radio nor watch TV. It's so real because everyone acts like monster. Yeah, The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? Um, the Walking Dead is literally everything has been scripted. Everything is coming to fruition. But I've been telling people they have to tell you universal law. They have to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. They have to tell you, okay? And they did constant. They did it in movies. You can't listen to it. The music that they play, the music I can't listen to it. It operates on 440 hertz. You know what else operates on that frequency? HARP, which is weather. What they say weather modification. You know, I listen to 528 hertz as often as I possibly can. I meditate as often as I can. I stay out of crowds. Then you got people walking around with face diapers on, breathing back in your own carbon dioxide. But like I said, there's nothing really that can be done at this point, and I've stopped trying a long time ago. It has the Hebrew. It has the Hebrew angelic names on it. Yeah, the Egyptian magic house. I'm sorry, but I can't be around people like at all. Their energy is yucky. I get it. Thanks for breaking it down. What have I been watching lately? I've been watching noir movies lately. Old black and white classics is because you're going to get, the stories are better, storylines are better, they're original stories, they're classics. But I'm a real big fan of the noir genre. You know what I mean? I like the neo noirs, but I like the old ones. So, we sit down and we watch noir every night. I don't watch TV. I can't. There's nothing that I can watch. I'm lying. The only thing we do watch at night is before I go to bed. I like watching Family Guy and Bob's Burgers and what else? American Dad, because they'll make you laugh, and King of the Hill. I watch that, but besides that, I watch. Like I said, I watch old classics. That music ain't shit. Yep, yeah, right. That music ain't shit. Yeah, we're in the Kali Yuga, time of purification. We have to go through the process to go into the olden age, to go into the golden age. So all that hidden, crazy, and evil is coming to the surface, right? Face diapers. Yeah, I mean, what else are there? You can't tell me that makes any kind of logical sense to walk around with a face diaper on your face. A face diaper on your face. A face diaper on your face all day, breathing back in what your body is trying to get out. You can't tell me that really makes logical, you know what I mean? I've been throwing myself into my magic. That's what I do, you know. Meditation will, that you won't go wrong. Oh, I listen to some lectures with Bobby Hemmett or Azazel Bay, or something that's real informative. But you know, I watch movies that has some kind of meaning to them. You know what I mean? I like I said, noir, but I like also horror. I'm a horror buff. Have I seen the Mandela Effect? No, I haven't seen that one. If it's one you recommend, then I will go ahead and get it. Oh, before I forget, excuse me. When you do work with this, make sure you give some kind of offering. If you decide to look into this, the Egyptian magic box, always add your own twist to what you say. You always add something that you come up with, your own flavor. Okay. One time back in Philly, one of my friends was trying to get the stripper, a woman trying to get a man stripper. She really liked him and she wanted him for herself. So I gave her a ritual to do, right? And for some reason, she added sage to it. And I was like, why? And she said, I don't know. She said, something just told me add sage, and it really worked. There you have it. Her intuition told her to add sage to it. Yes, Bobby be coming with that real magic. One of his best lectures is the one he did in London. It's like 3 DVDs. He gave out a lot of rituals in that. It was like a 5-hour lecture. He gave out a lot of rituals. Get that one, because that's the one he gives out the big money ritual with Erzuli. He gives out that ritual in that lecture. He did it in London. It's old. It's, I want to say 2008 when I first discovered him. And when I first found out about Bobby, it's around 2008. So yeah. But also Azazel Bay, and Azazel Bay comes out with some great knowledge. Great elder. I interviewed him last year, and the response was out of sight. He has a lot of information, like on the Violent Flame. Just galactic knowledge is where I put Azazel Bay. I'm not knocking Bobby because they're both here in my eyes. Both of them are here, but they both offer different things. See what I'm saying? Azazel with their galactic knowledge, Bobby with that real deal magic. See what I'm saying? Plus, Bobby is funny as shit. His country ass is really funny, you know. Yes, it's good. Hey, peace and blessings, Elegant Granny. Yes, it's good. It's about this holographic universe and how it can be changed or altered. Okay. I think I heard of it, the Mandela Effect. I'll have to look for it. Thanks for the suggestion. I think us breathing back in our carbon dioxide will make us slightly infertile. I am not sure, but it's for some purpose. It has a lot of negative effects. Let me just tell you that. You're not meant to breathe back in your own carbon dioxide. That's why your body's getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and allow your kids to wear a face diaper all day long, that's fucking child abuse, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Move. Damn cats. Spell the Bay guy's name. All right, I'm gonna type it. Azazel I think he goes by as Wakandaga, if I'm not mistaken. Again, around, I want to say around November, I interviewed him. He's always on the show, The Galactic Talk. Catch him on there. The Galactic Talk is another great channel. That brother on there be having some fire ass interviewees. He brings the thunder when he comes on there. So the Galactic Talk. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, my favorite thing, mantras. You know what I mean? There's mantras for every single purpose. Every single purpose, even the purpose of making it through a retrograde. Don't forget about this book, The Mystical Formula. Over 400 mantras for every single purpose you can think of. There is a mantra for it. It's easy. You don't need any instructions. You don't have to be initiated in it, nothing. Anybody can do a mantra, and they work on a quantum level. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's easy. There's no excuse. If you want to get into magic, this is part of it. Mantras. Look at that. You see how many I've marked? Answer to all problems. All works fulfilled. That shit is long too. It's gonna take about a minute to chant these words, but they are worth it. They work. Everything I say on my channel works. It has been tried and tested. Don't forget fool's gold. This is pyrite. Fool's gold is real shiny. It's real pretty. Fool's gold is good for attracting luck and success. Okay? Luck and success. So with that being said, thank you for joining me here. I'll see y'all this pretty soon. Hope you got something out of this. I hope you made it through the retrograde okay, and that you made it through the winter storm okay. All right. I will see y'all next time because I am the one and only Magic LaCroix. Namaste.